Alright, everybody, welcome back, hopefully. I just started this one series, so not sure if anyone is going to, or has, or will watch it. Uh, we're gonna do things, try and do things quite differently here. I already did one episode that's just uploaded, so we're going to try and play this probably the real difficult way, and basically just farm using like a pickup or a truck of some kind or something. I guess what I think I'm going to do is kind of narrow the line down to basically no harvesters or anything like that. So pickup trucks, stuff like that will be allowed. Riding mowers will be allowed just so long as it's not one of the gigantic like forage harvesters. Uh, I'll allow semi trucks. Gotta take the grain somehow, and then yeah, stuff like that basically. So the first episode I already sold most of my equipment, and that was it. And then I kind of just got done harvesting the wheat field that you start off with, field 3 here. I just got done harvesting that, so now basically we're going to sell most of the rest of the equipment, and I don't know how much we're going to get done in this episode, but we're going to sell most of the rest of the equipment, and then sell all of the crops in the silo, so we can get rid of the silo, because it's not going to hold the crops that I'm going to need, because obviously if I'm not going to use a harvester of any kind, the way I think I'm going to have to do this is like plant corn and chaff it with one of those whatever single row things, so it's going to take forever. Or possibly do like possibly like sugar beet potatoes. That would be, I guess we'll look at it real quick, but that might come later. But something like that, like I'll probably allow that too, because you're not harvesting it with a actual huge harvester, its own vehicle. I mean, I can pull this behind a truck, so I'll allow that, even though I guess to a degree, whatever way you look at it, like the piece of equipment that I'm using, I guess I don't know if one of those things would exist in real life, so it's kind of cheating anyway. But I already sold most of the equipment. Now we're going to sell the rest of it. I'm trying to hurry up and stop talking here because I talk too much. But I'm going to end up selling this house. And then the next thing I'll probably do after I sell this equipment is run over to the farm and try and sell this barn. But I'm not sure how that's going to work, so that's why I want to film that, because this fuel tank is underneath it. So I don't know if the fuel tank is going to stay if you sell the shed, or if it's going to sell them both, or if it's going to tell you can't sell it until you sell the fuel. Whatever. We'll see how it works. Then we're going to, after we sell the crops, we'll sell the farm silo. We're going to keep the middle, keep this one, because we're going to need that for chaff and silage and that type of stuff. The cow shed. I don't usually do animals, but this might end up being one of the maps that I end up doing a lot of animals, because want to need as much as probably can get by without using equipment. So this front lifter is the thing that you can attach to the back of your pickup, so you can have a PTO and use machines. And this we're going to sell and trade up. Fertilizer spreader. This one normally, since I've downloaded one of the MVU8 mod or whatever, normally I would sell this and get one of those because it holds a lot more. But I'm going to just, might as well, we'll keep it for now because we started with it. And here's a planter, so we might as well. Actually, I just noticed that that does fertilizer too, so we'll see. That's debatable. I might end up selling that too and get a different planter that's not fertilizer and whatchamacallit, like I talked about that in another video, that drives me nuts. That's why I have the other mod that's like you can turn fertilizing off with certain planters. And the cultivator we'll keep for now. Hope it works. And then the trailer, I'm going to keep the trailer just because it'll be nice to have another trailer. And then the truck, I think I'll still end up keeping this one, even though I'm already finding out like this one's going to be hard to work with, like most stuff. It has enough power, but it's the weight that's its issue, I think. So I apologize. Like I said, I talked too much and that just wasted 5 minutes, so let's start getting a move on. Oh yeah, and there's a, it doesn't show up in your vehicles, but you have one of these guys too. Like at first I was thinking I was gonna sell it, but I'm gonna keep it because then I can use this for like egg pallets for the chickens once I get chickens. Blah 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 blah. Okay, would I like to sell this? Yes. Yes, I'd like to sell that too. Yes. Yes. Alright. So, now I have $750,000, and I kind of haven't even, may still sell that. That's another 90 grand after we dump the stuff out of there, which is still, there's a lot of crops in there too, so. Alright, let's do like we said first. Leave the shop, and we'll race over to where the shed is and try and sell it and see what happens. I probably should keep it, but there's a little side road there too in between the fences. So, well, that and we'll sell the house. This is the house. So, goodbye house. Can you sell it? Yes, you can sell it, so. House is gone. So we'll try and fix that real quick, buy a new house. I like this one right here. This is one I use a lot because it's got the little bay underneath where you can park your truck. I was also thinking about, instead of even buying a house, like I kind of almost want to get a yeah, we won't buy the house yet. Maybe I'll get like the camper mod in a pillow or something. Like you can get one of these guys. You can't sleep in it. You can get in it, but you can't sleep in it. But as you saw, the little, I probably could buy one of those campers and then buy like a pillow. I might end up doing that. So before I'm getting sidetracked myself, because I'm kind of flying by the seat of my pants as it is, and like I said in the first video, like I can't remember if I did, or I can't remember even watching it, like a map tour. I don't know if I watched one or not. I kind of feel like I do because I recognize some of these symbols on the ground, but I don't remember anything about it. So now let's see what happens if we try and sell this. All right, there you go. It does work, and the gas tank stays. I've never used this gas tank though, so I don't know how it works, or if I want to keep it, or whatever. Yeah, it's just kind of like, that was one of the, when you go to download the map, like, I tried backing out of it because I was going to, because I don't like maps that have required mods. That kind of annoys the hell out of me. I want to use whatever mods I want to use, especially if, like, I usually am in pretty much totally full on space and don't have the space to download the required mods. So, I mean, it's just it says 5,000 liters though. There's no capacity on the bottom, but it's called fuel tank 5,000 liters, so you would think it only holds 5,000 liters. Alright, so enough chit chat. I guess the next first thing we need to do is buy a truck so we can actually go sell the stuff. Now, first question is, do I want to... What do I want to do here? Do I want a semi or do I want a pickup right off the bat? Because this isn't necessarily survival mode like I was trying to do in Spectacle. This is more like, I don't know, primitive mode, I guess. Using the... Excuse me. So I guess it doesn't matter if I spend all the money on a semi. Sorry, I was looking for something. So these ones sound rad. Because we're probably gonna need something where we can get a bigger trailer, especially if we do stuff like potatoes or sugar cane or anything like that. So I probably should get a semi right off the bat. Can't remember if I've used. I'm pretty sure I've used this. And actually, like I said, I haven't driven around the map, so I don't even know what the sell points are like, so what kind of trailers we actually can use at the sell points. I'm cheap, I just don't want to spend as much money. That's why I'm looking at it. But then again, yeah, like 400 or 500, like I think some of the trucks, like the actual pickups you can get to, maybe I'll do that route. Because it still will be cheaper. Yeah, forget it. Maybe we won't get any semis. Maybe we'll just get all pickups, because some of these you can get the fifth wheel or a ballpoint hitch in and more power than a semi anyway. Alright. Let's keep it simple for my pulling my crops. So I guess thank you for watching and subscribing and liking, and I apologize, the first few videos of this series are probably going to be mostly me babbling and setting up and changing my mind and yada yada yada. Alright, so what color do we want to... We'll go with the crimson. Design color, I can't remember what that actually is, so we'll keep it this. Fifth wheel hitch, yes. Design, bull bar, yeah, we'll go with bull bar. Wheel setup, probably gonna keep it normal, because, yeah, okay, so there's our truck. Oh wait, let's make sure it's got a normal, yeah, okay, it's got a normal hitch on it as well. So let's buy that. We'll start with just this, because we're gonna start with just selling all the crops. So let's get a trailer, a big old trailer. I think I know which one I'm gonna get. 56. Where did it go? Yeah, I got way too much crap. So this is the one that's on that little Fiat. Whatchamacallit? That holds 45,000. Some of these other ones are build more. But the trailers are going to be a lot bigger, so I'm more concerned about this truck pulling it as well. Yeah, I'm going to try just this regular Fiat one. Main color. Go with that. Yes, we want to cover in the largest capacity. I think that's the largest. Yeah, so yes, covered 45,000, and then we're gonna hope this works with the truck, because some of these give you problems and some of them don't. So let's find that out real quick, because this one like was already struggling with some of the stuff. So. That's going to be your, well, I already showed you, but that's going to be the little thing to be able to use tools, we'll say. So, will this work? Uh-oh. No. Can we ram it under there and get it permanently attached? Aw, man. Alright. So, like I said, watch me so you don't do what I do. So we're gonna have to get a truck anyway. Because like that, it doesn't like these things sometimes. So, I mean, at least this truck isn't too expensive. But it doesn't have very much power. So if there's any hills in this map, which I think there is, it might be a problem. Alright. Where did it go? This one does sound awesome though. Oh, I forgot about the animation of getting in. Like it opens your door and everything for you. And then I think you can, yeah, you can open the window and he sticks his arm out the window. So at least let's hook up to that. Shut her down for right now. I already got at least, I already do have one trailer loaded with the wheat. Let's start with that. I forget. Oh, he's all the way. I thought he left him right at the road. Alright, so now we gotta go start selling stuff. Selling crops. And this says, this is kind of a bare bones map to a degree. So like I was saying in one of the first video too, this might actually be difficult anyway if we're gonna be, there is no biogas plant, so we're either gonna have to use probably a bunch of bunkers, or because at first I thought it was going to be screwed, but then I thought about it. It's like I can just put down bunkers and just sell the silage. So, yeah, there's not very many sell points. Like, I think this is where I'm going. And then there's, like, only the cow pen. So, whatever animals you'd have to add on. If you want more sell points, you'd have to add those on. So, I mean, this might be... It's one of those build them up kind of maps. Why is this, like, it's even seeming like this thing's struggling to pull it. Awesome. Did I get myself wedged already? So Looks like the animal dealer and the one sell point's down here somewhere. Oops, there was a sign. I don't see what it said. That, and we're gonna have to be pretty careful about when we buy land, as opposed to like what's actually on the field. Do these open automatically? Doesn't look like it. Oh, yep. Uh-oh. Oh, good. That's not the sell point for the grains. It looks like it's over here. What is going on over here? There's a lot of stuff going on over here. Oh, one's the barn. So that's where you would sell all your straw and such. I think this is going to be... I'm going the wrong way though. So it wants you to drive... That's kind of cool. It must want you to drive over that and weigh yourself and then come around the thing and sell it. However, this may be an issue with some of these semis though. We'll see. That's pretty tall though. Uh-oh. What, are you really serious? I think I did see the... Okay, maybe I did see the some map tour. Because I remember all those symbols on the ground, and I think they got stuck on this as well, so you kind of gotta like floor it over that. So hopefully this, I mean, I guess hopefully it does and hopefully it doesn't, but it's gonna be one of those things where I start playing a map and then they update until you have to start a new game. So I like didn't for Merlot for a while, and I just ended up deleting that. I'm just trying to see what's... So we'll sell stuff over there, it looks like. Alright. Now we'll... Just gonna park over here for 1 second. We'll switch over to the semi. Because he's at least gonna be able to hold some more. I didn't pay attention, like, what did we actually make? I wasn't even paying any attention. Yeah, we got quite a bit off that field. How much do we have in the silo right now? 50? Yeah, so we got like 40, like almost 70,000 liters, I think. This one sounds awesome though, and then when you'll see when I let off, like you hear the air brakes and stuff. This one sounds great. I love it. So now we're gonna sell all the crops and sell the silo and start buying equipment. Making sure that's actually where we pick it up from. And I suppose we're gonna have to sell it all, or like for example, like the stuff of the wheat if we do want chickens. There's gonna be stuff left over. Might have a solution for that. How much do we actually have left? Yeah, there's still 7,800. What's the next crop that we have? 8,000 barley, 13,000 oat. Whatever this trailer can fit. Which I guess I didn't really need that big trailer right off the bat, but this one holds 21,000, so it should be able to hold most of them. Most of the stuff. So 13,000. Yeah, probably. I wonder how we do want to do this though, because we probably could keep some of the stuff for like animals and such. The rest of the wheat we probably could keep and put somewhere else for chickens. Barley, they eat barley too. I usually always feed them wheat though, even though I probably should feed them barley, because barley usually goes for less price. Oat we could use for horses. So let's start with this stuff. Canola is only for pigs. I don't normally do pigs. Went the wrong way. Let's say they like come out of there and then not even by a road. That's kind of a little slightly weird. That would probably really bug some people. I got the window open and he's got his arm hanging out the window. But when you look in here, he clearly does not have an arm sticking out the window. And that just looks weird in general, but just holding his arm straight out. Alright, now let's hope that this works. Aha! Looks like there's a hitch back there. I mean, I can get a train going here. So thanks for watching, subscribing. I think what I'll do again is like, once this video ends, I'll just not record for a minute and finish off. At least selling the crops out of the silo, so you don't have to watch me drive back and forth from the this place over here 14 times. So what is that one? That row for then? Oh, maybe so you can do a loop and turn around and. Okay, that's what it's for. For selling your straw and all that stuff. I think this is a scale, but not that you really need to weigh yourself or anything. Oh cool, there's like a little traffic light and everything there, where we probably tell the trucks when they can and can't go. It's pretty neat. Okay, good. Maybe he made this map intentionally for trucks. Because that had no issue. I already forgot that you were supposed to zoom over it, and that had no issue. Now, do we immediately switch to the other truck?